so I can just start saving.
Okay,
Have you paid
we're
rent
good.
already?
Oh yeah, no, I paid rent early already. I'll get paid. No, the 6th. I'll get paid the 20th. I guess 2 weeks from Friday. Yeah.
Drake, shut
So
up. We
that'll
can
be
start.
my
No,
rent
I'm
check.
kidding.
It's the DM talking about rent, how expensive rent is here.
Well, yeah, you're in California. What do you expect?
I expect. You know what, Adela? If I come back to Tucson, rent a house with me.
We'll see. I need better job
Yes.
first.
Mm-hmm.
Let me get nice.
Because I was, I'll just say this, as I was looking at like apartment prices just a little bit. Well, one night, because I'm like, this is a year. Like, I've already gotten robbed. Like, I don't want to be here in San Francisco. So I want to transfer back to Tucson. But
I'm at the point where if anybody moves to San Francisco and really wants to be in San Francisco, I start questioning their sanity.
You have to be
Especially-
rich if you want to be decent.
Yeah, but even the rich people, guess what? They don't even live in San Francisco. They live outside of it. I know
Exactly,
because
and they come in,
because
yeah.
my uncle lives in Berkeley.
Exactly.
Ooh, Drake, you know what you should do before you, like, leave, or the next time you have free time? Visit the Charmed House.
Is it in San Francisco?
It's in San Fran.
It is? Wait, I knew
so.
that.
I know the Full House house is in San Francisco.
Well, yeah.
Charmed, bruh. Charmed is my childhood.
Same.
I never really got into Charmed. Like,
the house itself is in Los Angeles.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm a disappointment.
It's a historical
I'm not. I don't know
landmark.
geography. But does that mean that I could have visited here at any point in time I went to LA? This is some bullshit.
I guess.
I'm not in LA very often, but when I was younger.
I don't want to visit LA.
I have family in LA.
I have friends in LA, but I don't like big cities. They give me anxiety, and also I just kind of hate LA. I hate California. Yeah. California sucks.
Yeah.
One of my friends was telling me she pays like $7 for gas, and I was like, "Geez."
Hell no.
Yeah, it's in LA. But the Full House is in San Francisco.
Did you guys hear about Jeremy Renner?
Yes.
He got run over by something.
Snowplow.
Snowplow, that's what it was.
Technically, he didn't get run over by it. He was using it, and it was on like a something, and it started to tip over onto him. And he tried to get back into it, and it crushed him. Ken Block, he was a drifter. Something similar happened, but he didn't survive.
Who?
Ken Block. He was a like drift car. Yeah.
Shall we start?
Yes.
And with that depressing news, let's start.
With that
I was already
depressing news, let us go back to school and get more depressed.
Let's just say this: the Full House here in San Francisco, the building sold for $4 million 2 years ago. Like, you won't be able to afford anything here.
It's just like downtown Denver. The more in the city it is, the higher expense it is.
Exactly.
And it's probably very, very small. There's
right, like I was seeing rent for like $800, $900 in Tucson.
That's Flagstaff too.
If you spend $1 million on a house, you would expect it to have like 3 bedrooms, a second floor, 3 bathrooms, 1 in every bedroom, and then like 1 more.
Right, yeah, like $1 million in Tucson gets you like a really big house.
Yeah, $1 million in LA or Denver gets you like a 1-story, 1-bedroom house.
Exactly.
Maybe 2-bedroom house, depending. But you don't get a yard. You don't get. You're just like, ah, ha, 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 this is tiny.
Okay. Anyway, last month, last year in D&D. some crazy weird shit has just been going around. First, you guys were attacked by a mimic drunk. Then you guys were attacked by some steam mephits. Then you guys were attacked by some frogs. Let's just say your luck isn't exactly. You just seem to be everywhere that something bad's happening, and so that's kind of led
Ren
to.
is used to this.
So I mean that's kind of led to there's a bunch of rumors now about you guys about being like the people to go to, either for monsters on the loose or you've become that group that people just want to avoid because bad shit always seems to happen around you guys.
Wow.
So take it as you will. Take it as you will. But either way, you guys all did decent enough on your first exam. You have another exam coming up soon, so you're gonna want to have to study. But yeah, last we left off, you guys had successfully defeated a group of steam mephits that had come out of the kitchen. That seemed to be just another one of those really weird, random occurrences that happen around campus. But that's where we left.
Ren is not going to study. In fact, he's going to go try to flirt with her instead of studying because I'm not.
Okay then.
Paladin
So
will
Ren-
absolutely study.
Okay.
I will also study, and I guess I'll have Alaris study as well.
Charisma check.
I was gonna say
Yeah, I mean,
persuasion.
you're gonna make me look.
It's the same thing. It's up with persuasion. I have growth bonus.
Okay, so all right, so Lumi and Kaladin and I can't see her token name.
Alaris.
And Alaris are all going to go study, and Ren is not going to study. Ren is letting his other head do the thinking. So we'll start with you three. So if you guys are going to be studying for this exam, pick any ability check that you'd like to do for this exam.
Ooh, okay.
But it has to like match like what you want to do. So like if you want to do an intelligence check, are you going to be poring over books?
Basically, yeah, that's me.
Can I use Arcana since I'm basically studying magic?
Yes.
What am I studying? That's
Ah.
that's a good start. What class are we studying for?
This is for a magical physiology exam. Your exam is going to be on owlbears.
I'm gonna have Alaris roll for nature. Okay.
I have to choose from the. Sorry, I've forgotten. It's been so long. It's a new year. And I'm choosing which one to click from. It's under the skills area, right?
Either the skills or the list on the far left. So you can either choose just like a basic intelligence roll, or you can specify saying, since we're studying animals, I'm gonna use animal handling or nature.
I can do animal handling because that's one I've had for a while that I haven't got to use yet. So I'll just click that. Why is this one so weird?
Okay, so Lumi and Alaris, you guys both get one reroll to use during the exam tomorrow.
Yay!
Paladin, you unfortunately do not.
I didn't even get to use my reroll the last one.
Yeah, so you still have one, but
Does that like carry over?
Yeah, because the checks for these exams are just going to get harder and harder.
Oh shit.
So All right, Ren. What are you doing instead of studying?
I'm gonna go bang her.
Shocker.
You're gonna try and talk to Curdy and flirt with her?
Yes.
All right. Roll me charisma.
Charisma or perception or persuasion?
Charisma first to talk to her. Okay. So Curdy's feeling pretty favorable to you right now. You know, you kind of just helped, save her kitchen from all these steam methods. So move your stupid ass up there. And so she's still in the kitchen, kind of cleaning up the rest of the mess, kind of bustling back and forth. But she's favorable to you. She'll talk with you for a bit. So you've basically got your way in with her. Now, what do you want to do with that?
I think you know what I'm gonna do with that.
You're gonna try and
flirt
with her or convince her to sleep with you?
Both at the same time.
Yuck in time.
Yeah.
All right, roll me persuasion.
Can I get a Hoya?
Oh no!
She smiles at you.
Oh my god.
Pats your head and says, thanks for the offer,
Rejected.
but you're not my type.
Rejected.
Oh.
Rejected. You just got
Yeah.
rejected.
I'm actually gonna use my illusion stuff and change and become her type.
You don't know what her type is.
Damn it, you're right. Well, then I'll ask her what her type is.
Your succubi glamour.
Yeah.
She says she prefers someone who doesn't seem to try so hard.
So not a specific appearance.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
Don't be a tryhard.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try again. And be like, I promise I'm not trying too hard.
It's gonna be a higher DC.
It is. Go for it. Oh.
Does it?
She takes a look at you. She takes a look at you and then kind of glances you over from head to toe. She tilts her head for a bit, seems to think about it, and then says, I don't know what to think of you. You're an enigma. You're definitely not my type yet.
Yet.
There's something about you.
Don't give him hope.
I'm gonna have you give me one more roll. You've gotten
right.
in with her, but
Persuasion. Oh.
okay. She shakes her head almost as if you've had her a little bit under your spell with just your fantastically good looks and charm. And she says, you're a nice guy. You really are. And thank you so much for helping out with the kitchen. I don't know what I would have done without your help, but I'm sorry. I gotta get back to work.
What can I say except depression?
Yes. It's that natural one you rolled.
I know.
You're a nice guy. I'll think about it maybe. XO baby.
Yeah, literally. So you haven't disgusted her or anything.
You've piqued her interest.
You've piqued her interest a bit, but she's still, in terms of like a scale, she's just barely interested right now. She doesn't seem to be interested in you quite yet.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll leave that open.
Look over, see Ren. Just be like, uh-oh. Do you think he struck out?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Is there like a storm cloud above your head? Just rain.
No, he's gonna turn to them and be like, "So hungry."
What's wrong,
I'm always hungry.
big
I'm already
guy?
snacking. Paladin's already snacking. We ain't here for this weak game shit.
Ren's gonna try to, as they're studying, try to go with somebody else.
Just gonna go around the cafe.
Nah, not even just the cafe, just somebody who's already hooked up with. Listen.
Alright, yeah. Roll that persuasion one more time then. Yeah.
Where was that?
Yeah.
They're immediately interested in you and ask if you want to go back to their dorm room with them.
Yes. You all forget, or well, okay, I don't know if Adela knows, but Ren basically feeds off of that.
That's
Why,
his
I'm
food.
eating my snacks unconcerned, thriving in my own lane, okay?
That's what Ren is doing.
To me.
Yeah, that's what Ren is doing too.
Yeah, your sadness means nothing to me because the stormy clouds went away very quickly.
Okay.
Anyway.
So that's the rest of you guys' evening. You three are all studying together, and Ren goes and has a nice night.
Is her roommate there?
Because Ren is a hoe.
Ren's definitely a hoe, and you know what? That's okay. Let me move the map. If I can find the fucking map again. Where's the map? There it is. Oh my gosh.
Are we able to click the long rest button?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, everyone grab a long rest.
I hope it works this time.
While I move your tokens.
Is your character sheet still popping out into a separate window? Okay. I think I discovered how to fix this. If you close your popped out window.
Cool.
Go to the gear on the chat, and then on personalization and display.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the one that says character pop out windows?
Yes.
Is it checked?
It was. I just unchecked it.
Okay, now try your character sheet.
Okay, I clicked it, but it's not loading, but that might just be a delay.
But is it its own window, or did it open in Roll20?
Thankfully, it opened in Roll20, which is a miracle, but it's just not loading.
Okay, give it some time. If it doesn't load, reload Roll20, and then try it again.
Alrighty. I don't know about you guys, but I was just handed the most heavenly corn on the cob on a stick.
On a cob on a stick? So corn on a stick?
There's this... Yeah, it's corn on a stick. Nothing on it. It's just heavenly tasting, okay? I did not request this. I didn't even know it was coming, but it's heavenly. I'm gonna literally devour it while I wait for this damn thing to load, hopefully. If not, I'll reload.
So, Hawk,
Yes,
how much do you think an iPad repair will cost me?
It depends. If it's something like that, it might only be like 200-300, if that.
Mm.
Oh, did your iPad break?
The charging port is,
Have you tried cleaning it out first?
yes, multiple times. We even used alcohol.
Have you tried turning it on and off again?
No, I've never tried that.
Sorry.
But if you can't turn it on, how can you turn it off? That's
the point in trying. No. There was a funny coworker of mine in our group chat at some point that tried to phrase that in the most nicest way possible when someone was having trouble. But he phrased it in like, he didn't say it in that usual tone. He's like, "Oh, did you try to restart the computer once at least, or did you try restarting the computer?" And then someone's like, put a meme up like, "Did you try turning it on and off again?" This is basically how you sound now, Kevin. And I'm like, damn.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on
No.
again?
Hold on. BRB. Laundry.
I'm almost done with the corn on the cob.
I don't know what
It's not
bards.
loading though.
I know we're about to level soon, ish, probably.
I'm gonna
And
reload roll 20. Go
I
on.
don't know what subclass I want to choose. I don't know if I like any of the classic
Fine.
bard subclasses. And I kind of want one that actually like goes towards Ren. Like Eloquence looks okay. It's a bard one, but like
This one
Like-
looks fine.
the one in the second one, the Fatastic one, is really interesting too because it's about manipulation, which is kind of a Renny.
It's a big wolf
Thing to
on the
do.
cover.
Loading? Did it load? Oh yes, it loaded! Okay, no. Let me click this long rest button. Is there anything supposed to change when it says when I click long rest?
All your stats are supposed to go back to normal.
Okay, armor class, initiative, speed, hit point. Do. I think it's good, but it's finally not a popped out window. Hurrah! Solving every technical difficulty one game at a time. Or one session at a time.
Both bloodlines, honestly, or both bard things. So
See, just imagine how much fun you guys are gonna have explaining to me the classes that I could possibly do.
You're a what are you? You're a monk?
Artificer. What?
Oh, Artificer has some of the funnest.
yeah,
There's one-
that'll be all up to Hawk to do because I
So there's
don't know
one
shit
that you
about.
get basically a giant cannon. There's another that you can build like a mecha whatever you want. So you could have like a robotic wolf or like a robotic dragon
I fucking
or
love that.
something.
Fat cat mecha.
And then there is one of my favorites is the armorer subclass, which is basically your Iron Man and can add magical items to like an armor. So you either get one that's like a range armor thing, or you get one that's like a really tanky up close armor. And you get to choose what your armor looks like. So it could be like a mecha armor. I mean, you still have to stay your same size, so it can't be like a giant Gundam or like a giant mech. But
Fortunately,
yeah.
it's still fucking cool.
Yeah, no, it's still cool. It is cool AF.
See, because like Kieran said, giant fat cat mecha suit basically. And like, what if my exterior picture right now is the mecha suit that will eventually be if I do that, and the inside is just a really thin, scrawny cat
Yeah,
that
I mean,
puts away food and you don't know where it goes.
So yeah, you'd have to stay the same size that you are, which is like, I think medium is like 4 foot to 8 foot.
I'm here.
Hawk is just explaining my possible subclasses to me that are apparently very heckin' awesome.
As a monk?
Armor.
No.
Or artificer.
Artificer, that's right.
Artificer.
I'm sorry. I'm
So
sorry.
medium size are roughly 4 to 8 feet tall. Members of small race are between 2 and 4, which means you have to still be that 4 to 8 feet tall with your mecha. But yeah, your artificer classes are pretty cool. I'm gonna actually look for the
Explanation thing.
so yeah, because I want to make sure I get it.
Or you can cause Drake pain and do
So
homebrew.
there's yeah, that's true.
You know, I
Alchemist,
don't think
armor.
I'm knowledgeable enough to homebrew something really cool.
Well, you can look.
Well,
you can
you
find
don't
one
ha-
on the
yeah,
internet.
you don't have to homebrew. So these are like the kind of the 4 main ones that you get. Artificer, alchemist. An alchemist is an expert of combining reagents to produce magical effects. Alchemists use their creation to give life and to leech it away. Alchemy is the oldest of artificer traditions, and its versatility has long been valued during times of war and peace. Then there's the armorer. An artificer who specializes as an armorer modifies armor to function almost like a second skin. The armor is enhanced to hone the artificer's magic, unleash potent attacks, and to generate a formidable defense. The artificer bonds with his armor, becoming one with it, and even as they experiment, refine its magical capabilities. Then there's the artillerist. An artillerist specializes in using magic to hurl energy, projectiles, and explosions on a battlefield.
Cannons.
This destructive
cannons.
power is valued by armies in the wars of many different worlds. And when war passes, some of the members of the specialization seek to build a more peaceful world by using their powers to fight the resurgence of the strife. The world-hopping gnome artificer Vi has been especially vocal about making things right. It's about time we fix things instead of blowing them all to hell.
That's not the
And
Vi
then
I know.
Battlesmith. Armies require protection. Someone has to put things back together if defenses fail. A combination of protector and medic, a battlesmith is an expert at defending others and repairing both material and personnel. To aid their work, battlesmiths are accompanied by a steel defender, a protective companion of their own creation. Many soldiers tell stories of nearly dying before being saved by a battlesmith and a steel defender. In the world of Eberron, battlesmiths play a key role in House Canis' work on battle constructs in the original Warforged. And after the last wars, these artificers led efforts to aid those who were injured in the war's horrific battles.
You know, it's really between Mecha Suit and Mecha Pet. So
Yeah, right.
it's basically my two options. It's really what I gotta choose from.
Yeah, so basically you get a pet. The cool thing about armor is you have two different armors that you can change to. So like you have Guardian, and Guardian has Thunder Gauntlets and it's melee. And it does a 1d8 thunder damage on hit. And then creature hit by the gauntlet has disadvantage on tackles against targets other than you until the start of your next turn, as the armor magically emits a distracting pulse when the creature attacks somebody else. Then you have a defensive field that you basically are like, hey, guess what? I decide as my bonus action to give myself 10 temporary hit points. And then at I think it's a short rest. Yeah, short or long rest, you can swap it to an infiltrator, which you get a lightning launcher, you get powered stacks, and then you have a advantage on dexterity stealth checks. If the armor normally imposes disadvantage on such checks, the advantage and disadvantage cancel each other out as normal. And then basically you get armor modifications as you do it. So you'll basically be like putting specific weapons and magical items into your armor that you don't have to find either. You can just be like, all right, well, I know I know Ring of Protection, so I'm just gonna Ring of Protection on my thing. It's gonna count as one of my 6 is it 6 or is it 4? One of my
something like
magic
that.
item slots and attunement slots, and I'm going to use a Ring of Protection, and now whenever I'm in my armor state, I get an extra +1 AC. Wow. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, so is the other one. Like, they're both really cool. It's just,
Upgrades. Different types of upgrades.
Alrighty, so it's the next morning. You guys find yourself back at the steps of the bibliosphere again. You have your test this morning. Ren shows up probably about 5 minutes later than the rest of you, looking very disheveled and yet quite pleased with himself.
He like rushes in, trying to get his appearance together, and you're just like, how long did you go for?
Too long. Too damn long.
I have no comments. For my disdain is very clear, and my disdain is clear. I'd high five you if I wasn't so utterly disconnected and I did bring a morning snack, so.
Same. Same. And you look over and the student that Ren was with is just like kind of walking behind him.
Limping.
Yeah. just like exhausted.
Dazed, if you will. How confident are you in your test taking abilities right now, Ren?
Not at all.
Do you regret not studying?
Nope.
Shocker.
Wow. I'm really playing this hot and cold thing. I'm kind of want to go in already. I'm not patient enough for this. I am ready to rock and roll. Emphasis on rolling.
Sure.
The sooner it's over, the sooner I can roll around.
Let's take a test.
Are you just walking step by step over to the...
I don't know where I'm going.
Zoom into here again.
Yeah, where you had the last test.
Ah. Phooey. Same room.
Alright, you guys have a couple minutes before the test begins. The teacher's already here, but she's busy kind of...
Is the teacher hot? No. I had to zoom in
There
for
are
that.
several students with you in here this time.
So we're not the only ones who go to this school.
Exactly.
Amazing. Ooh, that one in the back is hot. She's hot.
Maybe she likes diplomacy.
Aurora, yes.
Hmm?
I don't know. I'm no Ren, but like I will be sneaking some glances. Not during the test, alrighty. No cheating.
So Ren, you found yourself sitting next to Grayson Wildbeer.
Grayson looks like a tool.
A little bit, but he's a hot tool.
Subjective. Kind of gives
He's
upper
also
middle
rich.
class white preppy bitch.
Not even upper middle class, he's rich.
Be my wingman.
His full name is
No, I'm
Grayson
kidding.
Wildbeer the Third.
Be your wingman? Got it. Sold.
Anyway, so the test is going to start in a few minutes. Aurora stands up and starts walking over. Oh, she's moving her sides. She starts walking over to you guys over here. And she looks, like she doesn't really want to talk to people. She's not very social, it seems like, but she walks over anyway. And she whispers to you, it's like, hey guys. I heard you were the people to come to if something needed to get done. You guys have been pretty successful with fighting off these strange occurrences, and I think
Wait, who is this?
The hot one, Aurora.
Oh.
Quest, you say?
Let me actually
Quest.
switch.
Quest.
Quest.
Ren's gonna grab her hand and be like, well, there's multiple things that I can do for you.
She looks disgusted with you.
I'm disgusted with you.
But she continues anyway, and she says, so she introduces herself. Her name is Aurora Luna Winter. There's so many tags here. Winter Star.
Oh.
And she's like you, a first year. She's a Witherbloom student. So she greets Alaris and Khaled in a friendly way. But the gist of it is this: the students don't get their mascots until second year. But she's heard rumors of a missing mascot in the swamp called Blex. Blex is a pest mascot, like all Witherbloom mascots are. But he was always a very kind of independent little thing. And so one day he slipped away from his owner and they just never saw him again. But his owner, who is now a third-year student, who no longer needs him for spellcasting, would still like to see and figure out whatever happened to Blex. So she's offering you kind of a job, just to go into the swamps.
Ren's gonna look at her and be like, let's discuss this after class, somewhere private. Not here. Stares at Grayson for a second. Not
Signals,
like
man. That's some mixed signals, man.
well, he doesn't want to like. He's trying to cheat, okay? He wants the test answers.
Okay, well, give him some charm. Give him like a look. Don't fucking just kind of glance at him, bro.
Oh, there's charm.
And with that,
that's why he's trying to shush her off, because he was talking to Grayson before. He was like, hey.
Wow. You're not gonna help our current fellow, our current classmate?
We have class!
When she is in need? You can't even just say, hey, we could totally meet up after, but not in a suggestive way because she's asking for our help?
Anything Ren does is suggestive. Have you met Ren?
Yes, unfortunately.
Anyway, let's.
You spell this out loud, by the way.
Oh my god.
This is the actual conversation happening out loud, yes.
Okay. So she just
It's like,
at all
everything
of
I
you.
do is suggestive. I can't help it.
She just looks at all of you with a
Try harder.
strange look and is like, no wonder the weird things happen around you guys. But either way, so she'll turn to Lumi and she'll press just a worn piece of paper in your hand, Lumi, and that's just her, what she knows about where the mascot went missing. So she's like, if you want to do this, have fun. Reward's not an issue. I can pay you guys. But I'm gonna go. Yeah.
Bye.
Okay.
See you later. Ren gives her like.
Can you stop being such a tool?
No.
She was hot.
Yeah.
In that exact moment, the professor gets up and starts distributing tests to everybody.
Oh God. You guys just hear in the back where I'm just going, all right, you got this. You can do this. You can do this. Test.
All right, so the first section of your exam is going to be on the owlbear disposition and habits. So it's multiple choice. Still, I need you guys to roll intelligence for me.
Even me?
Nature, yeah. Everyone.
Nature?
intelligence.
Even if I'm going to cheat?
If you're going to cheat, then what I need you to do...
Nature intelligence.
Yes, a nature check.
Click.
First one is Lumi, second one is Alaris.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, and then so Ren, if you're cheating, I'm going to need you to roll charisma, deception. And then sleight of hand.
Haha.
Okay. And then... Alright, so the first section of this exam seems to go by pretty easily for everyone involved. Ren, you've kind of taken to looking over at Grayson's paper when you can, trying to avoid getting caught. Trying to pretend like, oh, I dropped my pencil. Oh gosh, let me go into there and find it.
Oh gosh, as he shows a little butt crack for the teacher.
So this first part goes well for everybody. And then, so the second portion of this exam is on owlbear companions. So you'll be writing an essay on the common methods for taming, training, and handling owlbears. And keeping them as pets if you'd like one.
Is it bad? I hope I fail this.
You'll need a wisdom animal handling, please.
Do I roll the same thing, deception and sleight
No,
of hand?
you're done.
Oh, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
You said wisdom
handling.
what? Oh, animal
Animal handling.
handling?
Good, because if I had to roll animal handling, I would have probably been like, yes. And Ren basically writes,
I would
why?
like to use my reroll.
Okay.
Am I in need of using a reroll?
No.
Cool.
Okay.
Okay. So the three of you who did study don't appear to have any problems really with this exam. Alaris and Kaladin seem to be a bit more into it and in tune with it since they're both Witherbloom students and love learning about biology. But all three of you, since Lumi re-rolled that 8, managed managed to ace this test. Means you've got all the questions correct. And
Yay.
so you now have two more student dice to add, which is a reroll on pretty much any kind of check that you'd like.
I should be at 3 then.
Mm-hmm.
You said 2 more?
Yeah.
How many did we get last time? Because it says that I have 2 dice from last time.
Then you'll have a total of 4 now.
Fuck it.
And Or has 3 because he used 1.
Yeah, I used
Oh,
one.
those are the rerolls. Okay, that
Mhm.
makes sense. Okay, so yeah, I haven't used them, so I got them. Woo.
Yep,
I'm a smart cookie.
you are. Ren, however, because you see that sleight of hand check over there. Ren, you are about halfway through the exam when you try to take a peek over at Grayson's test. However, he sees you,
Me.
and because he is a snitch, he immediately, I mean, look at his face. He immediately says, "Professor, this one's cheating,"
How would it be?
and you're
I'm
caught.
doing nothing of the sort.
It's that sleight of hand roll, bro. If you
know.
fail either check, so you're caught, you fail. You have failed the test on owlbears.
Do
So
I have to pass test to actually go into the next grade?
yes. So
Oh.
basically, what happens is the professor takes your test away from you with this very disappointed look on her face, and it says just like, "See me after class." And class is over. Everybody starts filing out. So I deleted everybody except for Ren.
Nope.
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 Can I try to escape? Roll the stealth check.
All right. No.
No.
Nope. She caught you cheating. She's like, nope. You get back here right now, young man.
Darn.
You can just hear me snickering as I leave. Poetic justice or something like that, I scream out.
I just have a disappointed face.
What he gets for blowing off that hot girl to cheat off the little snitch.
So the professor just comes over to you and just starts laying into you about cheating and how this is not what we do here at Strixhaven. So basically, on the list,
If Ren gets kicked out of Strixhaven, I have the perfect next character. It's fine. That's right. I'm bringing it out back, Steve.
Oh my god.
G'day, mate. I'm here to fucking party.
So actually, no, not him. I'm gonna be rude and just bring her back. So she calls Aurora back in to the classroom, and she basically says this: we don't tolerate cheating here at Strixhaven. We're gonna be putting you under observation. We're going to be watching you. And Aurora here is going to be your personal tutor
Oh, yeah.
until the next exam.
Oh no! Oh, that's so horrible. I'm so sorry. I'll never cheat again.
Roll deception.
Yeah, roll deception.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Sure you
Hawk.
Sure you won't. Get out of my sight, both of you. So Aurora's not happy about this either, because she was looking forward to her fucking extracurricular. So as soon as you guys are out of earshot of the professor, he just rounds in on you and says, "What the fuck?
Listen,
Thanks for that. You ruined my entire next weekend."
it's fine. I'm used to it.
She literally cannot stand the sight of you right now. And she
And I go up to her and be like, I'm so sorry for him. I don't even know him. But like, remember, I do remember you talking to us about some missing pet. Did you want to give us a bit more details? I know you slipped a paper with some neat info, but is there anything else you'd like us to know?
she narrows her eyes a bit, but then she seems to like kind of work through things in her head for a second, and then it's like, you know what? Let's go talk over here. And I think I know a way that things can work out for everyone involved.
I doubt it.
You guys over here. So she puts her books down on the table and basically says this. Okay. I don't want to have to be tutoring this idiot over here, because I have more important things to do, namely going into the swamp and trying to look for this missing pest mascot. But I can't. I can't anymore now that I have to come up with a lesson plan for this idiot. She refuses to refer to you by name right now.
That's
She's that much
he's used to
doesn't
it by now.
doesn't like you right now. Really doesn't. But so she lays out a bit more of the details. Basically, like she mentioned earlier, a third year student had lost his pest mascot. Think of the mascots as, they're spellcasting conduits for students, but they're also kind of, have you guys read Golden Compass or know the
Yes.
Golden Compass, like
Mhm.
demons?
Yep.
So mascots become basically like your little demons. They help you out. They're around you all the time. They're cute, they're cuddly, etc. So he lost his pest companion, and he struggled for that year, but he managed to pass. So he doesn't need his mascot anymore. But rumors are that the mascot wandered into the swamp and just hasn't been seen since. And so she'd love to go try and find the mascot, because if it somehow survived, those couple of years in the swamp, it's got to be a powerful conduit now. And of course, she'd like to use it, but
I was about to say you want it for yourself, don't you?
she shrugs and says, "So what if I do? Only Witherbloom students can use pest mascots." So she looks at both Alaris and Cal. You're also Witherbloom, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So but she looks at Alaris and Cal and says, "But I suppose if you guys manage to find this mascot, I'd be willing to share him, but only with Witherbloom students."
Rena's gonna quickly come over here to Lumi and be like, "So we should get a powerful one too, right? But for our college, like a puppy or a cat or something."
Excuse me.
I mean, if there is one.
We'll find one. And he's gonna return there. To back to a seat.
And I'll address Aurora and be like, your terms seem acceptable. Do you want us to show us where this swamp is? And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, so she pulls out a kind of worn bit of parchment that has a map rolled out of the swamps. The swamps around the Witherbloom campus they're big, they're dense. Parts of it haven't been mapped just because of how big and dense, like I said, it is. But for the most part, most of the portions that kind of surround Witherbloom campus for probably about 1.5 miles on each side are pretty well mapped. So she points to an area that she circled on the map with red pen that hasn't quite been explored yet. It's kind of on the northeast side of the map, northwest side of the map, but it wouldn't be too difficult for you guys to get there. And so she tells you this is where the mascot was last spotted a few months ago. So good luck, basically. Is there anything else you want to know?
When's an appropriate
Why
time to go check
did it
it
take
out?
She recommends not going at night.
I say we go at night.
Ren, you're not in
But-
this. I want to ask why it took that other student who lost it in the first place until he to think about looking for it so fervorously until his third year. Like, why do you wait so long?
Well, for the first part, as soon as he lost this first mascot, he conjured a new one, a second one, to use for his classes. But it wasn't until third year when this last year, when he realized that, if this mascot was still out there, it has to be extremely powerful by now to have survived that long in the swamp. And so by being a powerful mascot, if you can harness that power for yourself, that'd give you a pretty big boost to your spell power and your abilities as a Witherbloom mage.
Fair. Okay, so not at night. We're ignoring Ren. Find the thing. See the terms on how we share it. What do you think, Lumi?
I mean, yeah, so I guess the best time would be this upcoming weekend. Because we wouldn't have classes to deal with.
Fair.
All right, she's like, okay, if you guys do this for me, I will write up a study guide and a plan for Ren over here, and if you guys manage to find this mascot, I will even, write the letter to the professor that Ren has attended all of his classes or all of his meetings with me.
Fair.
And like he basically won't have to study with her because she doesn't want to study with him, but she has to. She's like, I will write a letter saying that Ren McWard has attended all of his required tutorials with me.
Can I go up to her and ask, like, if she wouldn't, since she was going to go through the trouble anyway, if she wouldn't mind having a study buddy through me?
Or Alaris.
Or Alaris, but also through me. She's hot. What can I say?
She nods and actually, you know what? Roll me just charisma.
Just charisma?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, weird. Okay, it's logging in again through the inner pop-out window, but let me.
It's not going to be a very difficult check.
Charisma. Just regular old charisma. Got it.
14. Okay. Yeah, she looks at both of you and says, "Yeah, why don't we start a Witherbloom study circle together? I'm
Fuck
free
yeah.
on, Thursday nights and Saturday nights, basically.
Weekends are great for me.
So yeah, you guys have a study group with Aurora. So that's pretty much all you have on your schedule for today, for that day, basically. What I'm gonna have 3 of you, except for Lumi, do is Alaris and Kaladin. Let me find the fucking thing in here because I hate it and the book is so big.
I need to write this down. Allies and organizations. I now have a study group.
Here we go. Okay, we're going to introduce the relationship mechanic for this campaign. Basically, is for any interaction you really have with another student here, whether it's positive or negative, you'll get relationship points. So
Right now, Aurora hates Red.
yeah, so basically what happens is Alaris and Kaladin are each going to get a relationship point with Aurora. And Ren is going to get a rivalry point.
How does one make these things appear? Do I just type it in?
Type it in for now. I think there's a sheet for it. I don't know where it is.
Okay, so what am I calling it?
Relationship point.
Oh.
So
Perfect.
Alaris and Cal both have 1 point with Aurora, and Ren has one rivalry point with Aurora. So basically, the way it works is that 2 positive relationship points, you'll get Aurora's bond boon, which basically means y'all are friends, and you'll get a little boost to something, a little friendship boost that will affect your character in the campaign. And if you have -2 points, you'll receive the bond bane from the character, which is like it says, it's a little disadvantage. Nothing game breaking by any means, but
yeah, Ren, don't start thinking about your enemies to lovers just yet.
so I will give Cal and Belair. Can I share both of you guys? Let me see. Do you guys have access? Oh no, probably not. Do you guys not have access? I'll share it with everybody, I guess. Oop. So I should have shared Aurora's.
Yep.
So you can take a minute to read if you want.
Oh my gosh! No! Oh,
she's hot.
No! No!
She's having a time.
No! It's not even that. She plays music.
And this is her alter persona, on stage persona. Wow, Ren, you're really in the doghouse now, huh?
Ren doesn't care.
She's in the band.
I
So
care more than
basically,
Ren does.
fellow campus musicians will cover your expenses for 1 night a week at places where live music happens. So if you guys ever want to see live music on campus or any of the plays or orchestra stuff, if you guys are friends with her, they'll basically let you in for free with her. Her bond bane, however, is that if you become rivals with her, whenever there's live music on campus, the lyrics will always include rude sentiments directed towards you.
And again, Ren doesn't care.
So that's Aurora, basically.
I'm practically in love.
Already. Right. So I'm gonna find out which map is this one that I'm going to be doing.
Wait.
Okay. So the next few days pass pretty much like normal. You guys are studying, doing your things.
Or not studying.
You're really gonna get kicked out, aren't you?
Probably.
You're really going for broke.
Hey,
So-
okay, but here's the deal. All the checks are intelligence. Something that Ren doesn't have.
Clearly.
Well, no, I have a 2 in intelligence. I'm a charisma-based caster. So I'm just kind of fucked.
You can still try.
Yeah.
Try and fail.
You know, it's surprising how many morons get into, university. I think you can handle it.
That is very true. I've met some dumb people in college. But I digress. Alright, what day are you guys gonna head out to the swamp if you guys are gonna go?
Weekend, possibly Saturday, since we'll have to meet up with Aurora anyway, because we're gonna make her less fake, be on her own making study plans. So, and we're not going during the night, so
Going there at night.
we're not going there at night. We don't listen to Ren on this. He's the one who fucked up. What are you feeling, Lumi as a Laris? Noon? Try to go to the swamp?
Yeah.
Good daylight out?
Yep.
And now I have to put everyone's tokens back.
All I see is
There
darkness.
we go.
Oh wow. It is pretty dark. Ooh, ooh. I like it.
Why did fuck dynamic lighting turn this thing off?
The dankness.
It's the dankiest.
It's very swamp chic.
Or still just bigger than everybody again.
I'm not compensating.
I'm like zooming in so much.
It's still black for me.
The top right corner has something of it to it. Maybe that's just me. Oh shit, you move around, the fucking shadow moves. Amazing.
That's dynamic lighting.
That's dynamic lighting. I don't know why it's still on. I don't know why it's on, but
I mean, it makes it cooler. But it's supposed to be broad daylight out too.
Drake, you go into the maps and you click the gear.
okay. I'm putting
Very jealous of
yeah.
cow. I already have cow.
See what?
Cow's everywhere. Get rid of cow.
the dynamic lighting.
Oh yeah, mine
Yeah.
has dynamic lighting. Like I move my boy and there's like a circle
I don't
and darkness around it.
anything, though. That's the problem.
See, I got the cool specs. I don't know what to tell you.
I see Alaris.
I see nothing.
I'm literally, I see it only myself.
There it is.
There
Ooh.
we go.
You gotta make Ren bigger.
Actually, I shapeshift into a.
Denied.
Okay, or not.
Aurora. Okay. So you guys are deep in the swamps
Oof.
of Witherbloom. So it's grimy, it's muddy, it's very humid, there's mosquitoes and other gnats buzzing all over the place. But it's actually it's bright daylight, so there's not the creepy factor going on so much. But it's wet, it's muddy, it's a swamp. There's things in here. So you're just gonna have to try not to die. The area that Aurora's talking about, where the mascot was last spotted, is up here
Oof.
in this corner.
I don't suppose we could just walk around everything near the tree line to get there.
Or I could just fly.
But also, plan. It's broad daylight out. We'll spend the next few hours until daylight gives out, and then we'll go back, me, Aurora, and Alaris, to do our study. I feel like that's the plan.
Who wants to go first?
Ren can do whatever he wants because he got Aurora in this mess.
Wait, where do we have to go?
All the way up here to the top left corner.
Guess I'll go.
I'll follow. What's hilarious?
We're going.
What's
You guys just taking the quote-unquote shortcut way.
You know, there seems to be some action going on in that center that I'm trying to avoid.
I'll just have you guys roll stealth, but it's broad daylight. It's not going to be difficult.
Aha!
Roll stealth.
High five!
Lumi!
Hilarious.
There it is.
Check was not difficult, you guys. Not difficult at all.
I said no.
Aurora needs to roll. Pull her shit up. Okay. So. Everybody but... Well, let's do this. Ren and Lumi, you guys both step into this big puddle of mud.
Ow, my feet. I was about to say boots, but then I realized I don't wear any.
Yeah, so probably now up to about knee level, you're just covered in mud.
Ren's just seemingly okay with it.
Nothing much else.
As soon as I get out, I use prestidigitation to just clean myself.
Yeah, I do. I do too. That's why I was okay with it. I was like, wait, I have prestidigitation, right?
Kala and Alaris both nimbly just kind of leap over this big puddle of mud. And Aurora, who rolled quite well too, Aurora just kind of darts around it.
Actually, Ren's gonna use prestidigitation to change his clothes to like more of like a darker green color. Or like whatever the color of the swamp is to kind of blend in more. Okay. Like camouflage.
Okay. So Aurora takes a look at her map, stops you guys, and says, okay, this clearing here is where the mascot was last seen. So she kind of looks forward into the clearing. It's mostly trees right now, so you guys can't see too much. But there definitely appears to be something strong in there. You guys are hearing sounds of what sounds like fighting in the clearing, as well as just some god-awful smells. But
Ren is gonna look at everybody and be like, okay, I've got a trick up my sleeve. You all can't look, please. Just close your eyes, don't look, and I'll go scout ahead.
I'm gonna look.
Don't look.
I'm gonna look.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna yeet you guys to the map that I just made earlier with Aura's help.
I did nothing of the sort. Are you gonna place our tokens?
I will.
So Ren is going to if he gets confirmation from everybody that they're not gonna look, I'm gonna change my shape and I'm gonna fly ahead and try to keep like above the treetops to where they can't see me.
Fine, I won't look.
What do you shape change into?
My true form. Which just
kind
of looks like Ren.
Oh.
Kind of looks just like Ren with the wings and a tail.
It's a sexy Ren, basically.
Yeah. Basically just like Edward Cullen of Ren.
Edward Cullen of Ren.
Renward Cullen.
Robert Cullen was not attractive. Sorry to burst your bubble.
I don't know. I know tons of people who disagree with you on that.
What did we say about morons getting into college?
I never said it was
You know,
college.
they just exist. No, but they're college age now. Those real believers.
But yeah, basically, he just kind of looks like himself, but like with wings and a tail and kind of like more pointed ears.
Okay. I'm gonna get water real quick because I'm out of water and it makes me sad. But then
A tragedy.
we will do that. So Ren, you will scout ahead then?
Yeah, he just doesn't want people to see because technically he's a fiend.
Okay. So I'll just have you roll a stealth check, an advantage because you're. I assume you're trying to be stealthy, shapeshifting.
Yeah, I'm. Oh, stealthy shape shifting. Yeah.
Okay. So let me get water and we'll be back in a second. Actually, why don't we all just take a 5-minute break?
Okay.
I'll check on my laundry and get water too.
More tea. And feed Zoe. It's for dinner time.
Well, I have returned.
I'm here.
Oh, Adele, are you here? I guess not.
Hmm.
I'm gonna. Oh, hello. Are you here?
Hmm.
I'm gonna show you later the thing that I showed you, Hawk, last night. The orgy scene from Critical Role last week.
Oh, I still haven't seen that.
It was incredible. Let's just say it went as well. It went about as well as you would think something like that would go, or. But it was incredible. So ease everybody back.
I don't know, actually.
Heck.
Check.
All right.
Beep.
Just heck. We'll wait for Hawk.
Thankfully, at some point, I was gifted tenders, that elote, and fries, unprompted.
Nice, good. You deserve it.
Love that.
I will say this though. So it's like fucking. I was seeing like, depending on where you want to live, of course. I was seeing like 2-bedroom apartments for like $1,000 a month, bro.
In San Fran?
No, in
Oh,
Tucson.
in US.
Oh.
In Tucson. So I'll say this, bro. If you ever want to be roommates
I'll sit on it, my dude.
and get a whole place for like $500 a month for you, that'd be fantastic.
You know, you're not wrong. Oh,
Or Michael, honestly, because you're still in Tucson.
Yes.
So yeah, we could get a 3-bedroom.
you know, I'm chill. I
Yeah.
just need more income first.
Right,
before I
so
make
it's
any
obviously like nothing like, but it's just like, well, I have a job now, and there's decent housing here in Tucson, so
And if all else fails, you
mhm,
can probably move in with Michaela.
and it's like let's say this: me and Or are getting married in 10 years anyway, because both of us are still single.
I'm still single, bruh.
Shut up.
I got no one.
we made a pact in high school that if neither of us are married by the age of 40, we'd get married to each other for the tax benefits.
Uh-huh.
At that point, will there be any benefits?
I don't know. So, but either way, I have 12 years, or has 11. So
You gotta get
Stop.
on that, my dude.
It's gonna be
I know.
10, and it's gonna be 10 at the end of this month.
I know, that's where I'm like, we gotta
gotta
get
hop on
going,
that.
bro.
Bro, I have no prospects either. Don't worry.
And so I'm like, I have to make the most of my time here in San Francisco and just be like,
Just think of it as like a weekend excursion, but extended.
but also like, San Francisco is like one of the gayest places in the country. So
I'm back. Sorry that took so long. I defeated Zoe.
Zoe, the best dog. Oh, also, I will say this: that if any of us become roommates with each other, we're getting a cat and or a dog.
I will bring cats.
I
End
will
of
not be
discussion.
responsible.
I want a black cat, and I'm gonna name him Salem.
I have a black cat. You can't name him. He already has a name.
Yeah, so don't bring him.
I have to.
Tiger. And I'm gonna name him Kitty.
I already have a
Kitty.
cat named Kitty.
Kitty
Get
the
in your own lane.
Yeah, but a fucking tiger. Also, I have the funniest idea for a character if Red ever dies or gets kicked out.
You want to
Okay.
save us before
So
you?
we are all back. Ugh.
Yee!
All right, so Ren, you rolled a 21 on your stealth. So this clearing of the swamp, even though it's broad daylight outside, is dark. Not like darkness dark, but probably more like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It seems like it's just that the tree canopy is so thick and so dense that light isn't really breaking through too much of it. But you can hear the sound of running water ahead of you, Ren, and
I'm gonna fly up as high as I can and then like hide in a tree and see what's happening.
Okay. So Ren, you see a couple of needle blights and a giant crocodile that are all surrounding what looks to be I don't know how to explain it. Basically, a giant pest. The pest mascots that you guys have seen before, there were a few at your first exam. They were probably about the size of like, a chihuahua. A little bit bigger, a few pounds, like 15 pounds maybe. You can carry them. They're cute. Ugly, but cute. This mascot, however, is probably about the size of a rhino.
Okay.
So, from what Aurora has told you, Ren, this
There's virtually nothing.
is probably the missing mascot that she's been looking for because it is giant. There are spikes that go, down its neck, down its back, to its tail. That's really come to a spiky point. It's got very big teeth inside of a mouth. Right now, it's currently huddled in the middle of this riverbank, surrounded by the two needle blights and the giant crocodile. It gives a single roar as if to try and scare them away, but these three aren't deterred.
Ren's gonna fly back, and then he'll shape change again, and be like, "All right, you guys can look. Here's what I saw." As he like puts his shirt back on, because wings.
Do you have a sexy body?
Yes, yes, he does.
Let me get
Gonna
distracted.
say, I was just gonna say, like Buffalo?
He can be whatever he wants. I mean, like, he could be stupidly ripped if he really wanted to.
Keyword could.
It's like, damn, like, why can't that be me?
Right? But he's gonna tell everybody that.
What is he gonna tell us?
What he saw, the giant pest, which was probably the pest, being attacked by two whatever those things are, and then a crocodile. A giant crocodile.
Damn. Are we equipped for this kind of action?
I jump
say
in.
to all of us.
I need to double
Leroy!
check something.
Bro, we can't just mindlessly head forward into like basically a war between a lot of creatures that could probably, kill us in our sleep. Even alive, actually. Awake is fine.
I'm gonna run up to here.
And I'll join him.
Okay. So yeah, the two of you are saying basically what Ren told you that he was seeing. This giant mascot is kind of being backed into a corner by these needle blights. They haven't spotted you yet, by the way. But he's just being backed into a corner. He's looking this way and that, roaring, growling, trying to swipe his tail at these things, just to basically just like get away from me. There's a couple of scratches kind of down his side that are oozing this like black blood liquid. So he's hurt, but he still seems quite healthy.
I will move closer, but not as close as the rest.
What languages do you guys speak?
I have Celestial, Common, and Primordial. Alaris has Abyssal, Druidic, and Primordial.
I have Abyssal, Common, Draconic, and Infernal.
And I have Common, Elvish, and Sylvan.
So you do know Sylvan.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Cal, you can hear the needle blights talking to each other in Sylvan. To the rest of you guys, it sounds basically just like almost as if like twigs are like rubbing back and forth against each other. That's what it sounds like to your ears. But to Kaladin, these two needle blights are saying something like, "Yes, surround. Must bring back to Master.
Master, you
alive."
say? Damn. Guys, it's not looking too good. It looks like these fuckers are working for someone. They refer to someone as Master and must kill and retreat.
Well, looks like we're gonna have to step in. Before we go into initiative, Ren is going to. Ren's gonna fire out a firebolt because he knows that we're probably gonna have to save him at this Sylvan.
Roll attack.
That
Yeah,
does
that
not
hits.
hit. No,
Jeez! 3. He strums out a chord.
So
From his
So you just
washboard
strum out a
ads.
chord. I mean that'd be fucking funny. So you strum out a chord, and this firebolt just smacks the needle blight straight in its chest, leaving behind a small smoldering crater.
I'm
It
gonna
screams. It screams at you, or rather, it just screams in pain. Looks directly towards where the firebolt came from.
I'm gonna rabbit hop before initiative and just like jump out. So like as soon as he throws the firebolt, I just jump out.
Okay, I need to delete all of these.
I also have to roll for initiative, right?
Yes, don't do
Everybody
it yet. Don't do it yet. I have to delete
Don't
everything
delete it.
initiative.
Oh.
Just take note of your initiative, Hawk.
How do I delete initiatives again? I did this yesterday. I did
You
this last
just
time. Oh,
delete
remove all
them.
turns.
So Hawk, just redo your initiative and just change it to what you rolled the first time.
Sure. Now can I do initiative?
Yes, roll initiative.
Oh.
Well, it doesn't matter. Roll the same anyway. Are we doing dex?
Yeah, what's your dex?
3.
I also have a 3. What's the actual number?
17.
Rollies.
Oh no! Are we rolling dex?
No, we're just rolling a d20.
Okay.
Yes!
Nice.
Don't have initiative here, but he's not playing.
Mine didn't want to send to the tracker for some reason.
You have to click your token.
Click token.
And so like if it has those 3 dots over it, that's
What's up?
Did you get it or
No.
so if you click your token, do you see how it's got like the gear under it and then like a circle and then 3 different colored circles?
Mm-hmm.
You do that, and then while that's selected, you go over to your character sheet and hit initiative.
Oh. Well, I'll click that, but I'd have to change it to the original 11, wouldn't I?
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. And you can do that if you just have the turn order open. You can just highlight the number, and then you can re-enter what you originally
Perfect.
rolled.
Dude, I can't believe I rolled another 20.
I know.
Okay, got it.
Well, 20's like you fucked up, but I got you.
Alright, so and Lumi rolled higher. Okay, so yeah, Lumi, top of the initiative, it's you.
I'm going to.
Wait, is Aurora in this?
Should roll for her too.
I move right. 5, Yeah, right here. And then I'm going to bonus action activate Blade Song.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
And then I'll just use Blade of Frost.
Okay. On this dude.
Yeah, on the blight that was hit.
Alright, I'm gonna pull the fucking. N is for.
And I go boop.
That hits.
Wait, am I doing? Do I have that right? Yeah, I have that right. Sorry.
Jesus Christ. That's 15 damage.
Wait until I get extra attack.
Ah,
Christ. Well. Alright. Do you guys see HP on these things or no?
No.
no.
I knew.
Okay. That's good. Okay. That one strike fucked this thing up.
Nice.
It's looking in real rough shape. You like thrust forward with your rapier and you seem to hit almost exactly where Ren hit with his firebolt. And so this thing reels back in pain and just screams. And Cal, you can hear it swearing profusely in Sylvan. Okay. Oh, anything else?
No, because I don't have extra attack until 6th level.
Okay. Ren.
Ren is going to come down. It's 5, 25, 30. I'm gonna come right here and I'm gonna hit that with a witch bolt.
Okay. Pretty sure that hits, but let me bring this thing up too. That's fucking. I said 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Hits.
What is witch bolt?
You basically tether it,
Okay, that's what I thought.
and then each of your turns afterwards, you can use an action to hit it again with the same witch bolt. So you're not using another spell slot, you're just... As long as you can keep up concentration.
7.
7.
Okay. Your witch bolt slams into this giant crocodile, and it doesn't appear like it's done very much to it. It almost like ricochets off this crocodile's thick scales. But it's still focused on this mascot.
Ah!
Is that your turn?
That is my yeah, that is my turn.
Alright, and move to Alaris.
Alaris will... move over here. And... we'll cast Chill Touch onto this one. Oh.
That does not hit, unfortunately.
Can she do anything on a bonus? I don't know, spores.
So the chill touch just ricochets off this needle blight's like bark-like armor.
No, that'll be it.
Okay. That brings us to this dude, who is looking real fucking fucked up. He is
Hey.
looking like, a stiff breeze could knock him over. Still, he is going to attack you, or because you're the one that did all that damage in one turn to him, and
Makes
he is a little pissed. He's a little pissed. Let me see.
Only a little bit?
He's gonna try and smack you with his claws.
Okay.
No, actually, no. He's gonna. Yeah, no. Claws. Yeah. It's melee. Whoop. 12 hit. It is a 12 hit. I don't know why it's at
No.
Darwin advantage. All right. So the needle blights claws just kind of rake off your armor. Some sparks fly into the air, but it doesn't hit you. So it looks very frustrated with itself, and that's all it can do without provoking an attack of opportunity. So, all right. Next up is this needle blight here. This dude. What do I have for speed? 30 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's going to come this way. And it's going to lock onto you, and it's going to hit you or try to hit you with needles. So it kind of reaches its arm out, and then you watch as little bits of the bark on its arm just kind of peel up and start, and then just shoot out straight out towards you. It's a 22 hit.
Damn it.
I assume it does.
Yeah, it does.
You take 6 damage, 6 piercing damage, as the needles just pierce straight through your clothes and your armor. So you have needles like sticking out of your chest and stomach. It cheers something in Sylvan that sounds very rude. And Kaladin, you hear exactly what it's saying, and it's quite rude.
I'm not repeating what he said.
But speaking of which, that brings us to Cal.
Okay, here's a question. You know, in that very right side section of our character sheet, there's that features and traits area.
Mhm.
Can I do anything with that?
If you
It
click
depends
on
on what's
the
there.
red title, it'll bring down the description of what each one does.
Cool, because there's one called repeating shot, and I don't know if I can use that with catapult.
Can you, there should be like a text bubble, like right above the title. Can you click that?
For repeating
That'll,
shot?
yeah,
Yeah, I
that'll.
was reading it. Yeah, I was reading it. It's like it says
Well, the text
repeating
bubble.
shot.
If you click the text bubble, like onto the right of the yeah,
Oh,
there it is.
I can find it. Okay.
Item, a simple or martial weapon, blah blah blah. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls. If you load no ammunition into a weapon, it produces its own, automatically creating 1 piece of magic ammunition. When you make a ranged attack with it, the ammunition created by the weapon vanishes the instant after it hits. So it's only an item, so like a crossbow, not catapult.
Mm, yeah. Okay. I'm not close enough to use my crossbow, I don't think. I'm like 35 feet away. Is that too far?
Which
From which
one are you
one?
trying to hit?
The crocodile. I'm trying to go big.
I mean, you're basically at the cusp.
You'd be able to hit it, technically.
If you like moved
What's the range?
forward one, like right here, you'd have like a better shot. But
If I move forward, don't I get like aren't I like being a bit get vulnerable or whatnot?
no.
No.
No? Okay, so I'll move forward one just to make sure I hit, or at least try to hit as much as possible. And then how do I combine the repeating shot with let's say my light crossbow?
It just turns it into a +1 weapon, so I would go into the compendium, the I symbol above your chat, and then type in crossbow, or yeah, simple crossbow, and then click and drag the one that says +1 onto your character sheet, and then use that as for your attack.
Not popping up. From the I symbol to looking up symbol crossbow. I'm just gonna look up crossbow, see what pops up.
Yeah, I see
Okay.
light crossbow, heavy crossbow, hand crossbow.
Yeah, light crossbow, sorry.
Light crossbow, but +1.
+1, yeah. Drag and drop into your character sheet.
Okay. Should be there. There it is. Okay.
Okay.
And now I
then
just click
that's the
that
one.
one.
Yeah, that's the one you click then.
Fuck. Boo.
Your distance is 80 to 320.
Oh, so yeah, you have plenty of range, yeah. For that. But that unfortunately does not hit.
That's why I said boo.
So you load your crossbow with this
Oh no,
natural
ignore
only
that. I was
weapon.
trying to close some tab thingies. Ignore that. I forgot the button to close tab thingies.
Okay. So I assume you have no ammunition, so your repeating shot just makes one.
Yeah.
Is there any like specific way you'd like it to look, or
You know,
Flavor it.
I was thinking just really pretty, let's say, Legolas, like really rustic shot arrow with lightning anime style effects. You know, keeping it simple.
yeah, but I like it. Okay, so yeah, you do that, but unfortunately, this giant crocodile sees the shot coming, and it just kind of bats its tail to the side and just kind of swipes your arrow
How
just
dares
out of
it?
range. Doesn't hit
I'm
you.
concealed by
Doesn't
the
hit.
tree. How dare it see it?
How dare it see the giant anime lightning arrow coming at it?
Uh
Okay. All right. Anything else?
huh. No, I'm still pretty concealed. I'll stop here.
Conceal, don't feel, don't let it show. Sorry.
Oh no, it showed. It showed.
We now
Yeah,
move.
And it
did show.
dodged.
We now move to the giant crocodile, who is still busy trying to corner and attack this mascot, and so it swipes the tail of the mascot, and so they just kind of tangle together. They're just
Ew.
fighting like dogs, basically. But it's focused on the mascot and no one else yet. So that's its turn. Moving to Aurora.
Oh, did you roll the mascot into...
The mascot's not fighting.
Oh.
He's just trying to live his life, damn it.
Same.
Oh, laundry's done. I'll have to leave for a moment.
A moment.
Moment.
Yeah, so let's do Aurora's turn first. So Aurora is going to take aim at this one here next to you, or the
This
on
one?
the side. Yeah, the fucked up one. And she's gonna shoot a magic flare at it. 22, so she hits and does 3 force damage. She rolled a real shit on her roll.
Like Ren. Ugh, you guys are perfect for each other.
Still don't condone
Okay.
enemies to lovers. This is not happening.
Yeah, so this thing looks like it's so close to being dead, you guys. It's so close to dying. But Aurora didn't roll high enough.
God dang
So
it, Aurora.
she'll just
Bring
run
us to
with
this
you.
Sorry.
swamp, not roll a high.
At least she hit. Unlike you.
You're right.
Alright, and that brings us to top of the round with Lumi. So you can go get your laundry.
My mom's still doing dryer, but I know what I want to do. I'm gonna, Frost Fingers, sorry. And I'm gonna avoid hitting Mr. Mascot. So it's a
Okay.
cone. It's a cone.
Alright, so you want it to hit. This one.
The two in front of me.
The 2 blights. Okay.
So please, that should be. It should be con save. Con save.
Okay. Save. Natural 1 on this fucked up looking dude. And then this other one fails as well. So they both fail.
So they both take 8 cold damage.
Okay. Well, how do you want to kill this first one?
I'm just gonna be like, God, pull out one of the thorns, point it towards the person, and just be like, here, have it back, and then just blast cold.
Cal, you
You
hear.
said expecto patronum.
So Cal, you hear in Sylvan just a uh-oh. And then this cone of cold just blasts out from Lumi and encapsulates both of them, narrowly missing the mascot, who's still kind of entangled with this giant crocodile. Or you've just outright killed that one. He's gone.
Are we in water?
Yes. You're like on
I'm
the
gonna move
banks
over
right
here.
So this area right here then is frozen.
Technically, yes.
Yes.
Up to like this shore area, basically, because it's a 15-foot cone. All right, I will be BRB. That'll be my turn.
Okay. Ren.
I'm going to dance myself right here and hit it with the D12 thunder damage for my
Witch bolt.
yeah, witch bolt. I'm just gonna roll it because I think it's a D12.
Make a ranged spell attack on that hit target. And on each of your turns for the duration, which is...
Yeah, I just do 4 damage. 1 minute.
Times easier after we do anything else. Targets ever. 2 minutes. Okay. Yeah, 4 damage. All right.
4 damage.
Another small bolt of blue lightning just impacts the giant crocodile, and it flinches a bit, but it's still very much focused on.
If I cast another spell, do I lose concentration?
No. If you cast a spell that requires concentration, you lose concentration on the first spell you cast. But if you cast another spell that doesn't require concentration, like Firebolt, you won't lose concentration.
Okay.
Firebolt's in action, though.
Yeah.
The Witch Bolt in action.
Didn't Lumi take damage?
Yes.
Last
Cool,
turn, yeah.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word as my bonus action.
Okay. Yay. I'm back to full health. Jesus, I'm back to full health.
And that's what I'm doing for my turn.
Okay. Alaris.
Oh, Alaris. Move right here. And she's gonna go for another chill touch. Just touch. Oh my god.
The Needle Blight?
No, the crocodile.
That just meets.
Okay. Laundry, BRB.
Okay. Alright then. Needle Blight. The Needle Blight is going to... It's going to shoot its needles out at you, Ren.
Oh no.
It's a 16 hit.
It does.
That's 9 piercing damage.
Jeez!
That rolled up pretty much max damage.
Now I gotta roll a con save. I don't think I succeed. I think I lose concentration.
Is it? What's the concentration?
I think it's my DC, which is 14.
Check by me. Where you DC's you? No, you. It's higher than a 10, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you keep concentration.
Yay!
Okay, and that's its turn. Kaladin.
No, I'm just gonna go with good old catapult. No fancy, nothing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna pick up a stone, a really thick stone off this ground because there seems to be plenty laying around here. I'm just gonna chuck that thing at that crocodile.
Okay.
Cast at what level? I can put level 2, right?
You should be able to. Don't you guys have access to level 2 spells yet?
I don't.
Then I'll just leave it at level 1.
Yeah, level 1 then.
If you had level 2 spells, it would show up in your spell list, or it would show up in your spell slot stuff.
Yeah. What?
Dex save.
And artificers don't get as high of levels as I think most other magic classes do.
It fails its dex save, so it takes 10 bludgeoning damage.
Beautiful. Hidden back.
Is it a stone that you threw?
Oh, my boy's kind of hefty. Let's. Yeah, I guess you could call it a stone.
Okay.
I just really wanted to chuck something at it for avoiding my arrow.
Oh, at the crocodile?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You don't get second level spell slots until level 5.
Ah, cool.
Okay. So you just pick up this stone and you just hurl it with all your might. It sails over the head of the mascot and just smacks the crocodile right in the face.
Loser.
And it takes its concentration off from the mascot for a second and looks you straight in the eyes.
I'm hidden. I don't know what he's talking about.
You didn't say that you're stealthing.
It looks angry.
Well. Well.
Is that your go?
Is there anything else I could do?
I don't know. Is there anything else you can do?
All I did was use catapult. That's it.
It's probably all you can do.
Damn. Okay, then my turn then.
Okay. That brings us to the giant crocodile, who is still entangled with this mascot.
How's the mascot doing?
There's a couple more wounds kind of gracing its back and its sides. It's still like the crocodile. It's still fairly healthy. But it's definitely starting to get a little bit tired. You notice its movements aren't quite as dexterous as they were when the fight started. But it's holding its own. It's for what's supposed to be a tiny, cute, Chihuahua-sized pest mascot that's grown to the size of a rhino. It's holding its own very, very well. So it is a very powerful mascot. But that's the crocodile's turn. Brings us to Aurora, who's going to see this needle blight here and is going to magic flare. Oh, if only that was the first one. Damn it, Aurora.
Did she crit?
If it was advantage, she would have crit, yeah. But still, so she rolled, so she hits the needle blight with this magic flare of sickly green-black energy. And just smacks the needle blight in the face and does 11 damage. This needle blight here is looking fucked. It's looking fucked up. There's like just a large chunk of its bark armor missing from one of its arms. And there's a patch missing from its side. You've done some good damage to it. But that's her turn. She's actually going to move over here. And then Lumi.
I'm going to poke. Do I have advantage?
No, Blex is not Blex is not technically an ally.
Damn. I'm still gonna poke. Fuck.
That doesn't hit. That's a miss.
I don't think I can do anything on a bonus. Nope. That'll be my turn.
So you dash forward, trying to hit this crocodile, and it just swipes its tail, and you manage to escape and barely get out of the way, but your rapier strike does not hit. Which brings us to Ren.
As I'm playing a song from my lute, trying to keep concentration on my spell, I'm going to hit that guy with a firebolt.
If you hit that with a firebolt, you'll lose your witch bolt on the crocodile.
Do I?
Yeah.
It's not concentration.
No, but
The spell
witch bolt,
ends if you use your action to do anything else.
I see. I think I'm going to take that chance and firebolt that.
Okay. The 24.
Yeah,
All right, that hits.
just because I wasn't doing much damage with. Well, I'm not doing much damage there either.
Close. You're so close.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action to healing word the blight.
Okay.
The mascot, you mean?
Mascot.
All right, you watch as a couple of the gashes along the mascot's body just start knitting themselves together, stopping the bleeding on some of the other ones. So he looks to be in better shape than the crocodile now, and he kind of looks at you, Ren, and gives you a curious look, kind of like, "Why did you do this?" But he's not, mad about it by any means. But so, okay. Anything else?
That's all I can do.
All right, Hilarious.
Chill touch, crocodile.
Hits. Okay. So a tiny little bolt of necrotic energy, of chilly necrotic energy,
I think it's
smacks
a hand, a skeletal hand.
a ghostly skeleton hand and reaches out from Malaris and bitch slaps this crocodile. Yeah.
It's playing
And
patty cake with
the
its
ghostly
tail.
skeleton hand. Yeah, basically. Because the hand stays. Until then the hand clings to the target. So it's just playing patty cake with its tail. Anything else?
That'll be her turn.
Okay. Needle Blight's looking real fucked up, and Aurora's the one that's done the most damage to it. So it's going to Needles. I don't think her AC isn't that low, is it?
Be right back.
It is. It hits. The Needle Blight rolled a 12 to
On
hit.
who?
She has no armor. Aurora.
Paladin, your
And
boo's
so the
getting
Needle Blight just
hurt.
kind of fires. So the Needle Blight just fires wildly at the tree line, and hear Aurora grunt in pain as she's struck with half a dozen bits of needles of sharp bark. That's all it can do. It's gonna try and move down here. And then Cal.
Okay. Fun question. Can I use a crossbow? Can I catapult a crossbow
Bet.
bolt that I have?
A cross bolt?
It says any object weighing technically no, because it's choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried.
Fine. I won't just stab the fuck. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go to the. What is a piton? Let's. Real
It's
question.
a
Real question.
it's basically what rock climbers use to tie up their ropes.
Ah, okay. So I can't catapult a hand axe either, is what you're saying.
You're
No,
carrying
you
it.
shouldn't catapult handouts.
I know. Okay, so I'll just catapult another fucking larger rock and hope it hits.
Okay, go for it. Who?
To the crocodile.
All right.
You know, it's already pissed at me. And wait, can one of my actions be like stealth to another safe area where he can't see me before I do
If
it?
you stealth,
No,
that's
that'd be
your
your action.
action.
Yeah, you stealth, but you can move.
I can
You
move,
can
but
still
it could possibly see.
move, but it'll see you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll stay in the same place and I'll just try to hit the fucker. Let's go at level 1, submit.
That's probably like one of your last level 1 spells, though. I don't think you'll
Yeah,
have.
artificers don't have a lot.
Save.
Damn.
It fails. So it
Tragedy.
takes the entire 14 damage. As your shot just rings true and just smacks it right between the eyes, and it bellows in pain.
I hope it took an eye out.
It's now laser focused on you.
Things I do.
Anything else?
End turn. I have nothing
Alright.
else.
It's the crocodile's turn.
Fuck.
Yeah, you pissed it off. It's going to.
It's our biggest enemy at the moment. Yeah, I had to.
So the crocodile is going to kind of duck under the water and get up here.
Bitch.
Right in your face. I will say that, or you can get an attack of opportunity.
Yay. Turn that off.
Oh, what?
I clicked it. Okay, there it goes.
Hit.
Does that hit? Okay.
Mhm. 8 piercing. So just as it ducks under the water to move out of your way, you slash at its tail, and just like a thin, just like cut, just starts bleeding on its tail. But it's the crocodile's turn, and it is going to
Fuck me up.
maybe we'll see. So for its first attack, it's going to bite. It's going to try and bite Kaladin. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Good, because that would have.
Would have been fucking out.
It's gonna make
I'd be
a second
yowling,
attack.
bruh.
It's gonna make a second attack
Oh shit.
against Aurora.
Fuck. She's done. Here we mourn our friend.
Natural 1.
Oh my god. She's still alive.
Oh wow.
Does not hit.
Oof.
Aurora just dances out
Somehow
of the
still
way.
alive.
And as she moves out of the way, she shoots you a charming smile and is like, she seems to be into it that the two of you are fighting this big thing together.
I wink. Like I got her back.
Almost as if you didn't just immediately almost die.
Yep. I'd be like, safe. I call that a win.
Okay. That's the crocodile's turn. Aurora is going to try and melee. And it hits. So another slightly smaller bolt of sickly green and black energy smacks into the crocodile. And that's her turn. Lumi.
I'm going to... I just want to get rid of it. I'm gonna magic missile the thorns guy.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
And that just hits automatically.
That just
right?
hits, yeah.
How do you want to kill it?
I'll just like twirl my rapier around, creating these snowflakes, and then just like ninja stars, they just slice through them.
So these 3 different magic missiles just kind of, one slices into its chest, the other into its arm, and the third one straight between the eyes, as it just falls over and sinks into the water. It just.
And I'm gonna get up to here. I'm sorry, here. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right, Ren.
Well, I'm gonna come over here, and I'm gonna fireball that.
Firebolt.
Firebolt it. No, I'm gonna fireball all of
it and
you.
hit everybody.
I don't have fireball.
You won't be able to get it unless you. Oh my
that does not
god.
hit.
Yep, darn. Well, I'm gonna use my inspiration to give Aurora bardic inspiration.
Okay, what do you say to her?
Don't suck.
She growls at you, but she takes it. She'll take it. Yeah. Anything else?
He's not even meaning it to be mean. He's just like, don't suck with this. No, that's it.
All right, Alaris.
I'm just gonna continue with the chill touch.
Okay. Hit. 2. The hand bitch slaps the crocodile once more.
I was like, no, let me get your face, not your tail. That's it.
Okay. Cal.
Well, you see, I'm debating between using stealth to move or just hoping he doesn't kill me the next round after I possibly hit him.
If you try to move
These are
away from
trying
him,
times.
he'll hit you.
Yeah. Fine. I'll use Blooming Blade. I can use that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm in a 5-foot radius. For sure, I am in a 5-foot radius. Let's go with that.
Are you gonna put it on your...
Ugh.
You have to use a melee weapon attack. So your hand axe.
Yeah. So, hand axe.
See if you hit with your hand axe. That's a no.
That does not hit. That's a 5. That does not hit.
Nope.
Which is impressive considering you're face to face against this giant crocodile.
How could I miss?
Yeah. How could you miss?
I don't know, man. Things slimy. I don't know.
Game over, man.
I'm fucked.
Is that it?
That is it.
Okay. Okay. Alright, crocodile's turn. It is going to... You're still the one that's hit it the most, so it's gonna try and bite you.
Hey.
Ruh-roh raggy.
There's a 16 hit.
It's equivalent to my armor class.
So that's a yes.
Right. Then...
Fuck.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. You take 16 damage.
That's literally almost all of it. I'm
You're
at death's door.
alive.
I'm at death's door.
You're still alive.
You're alive. Alive.
I'm at death's door.
So you take 16 damage and you're grappled. So
Believe me, you are not on death's door.
So most of you, even though you're a bigger kitty, is now wrapped in this crocodile's jaws.
I'm at a 1 now. What kind of?
And it's going to attempt to make a tail attack on Aurora.
Just wait till you're 2 death saves in, and the boss decides to kill you. Rip Farron.
I know. It smacks Aurora with its tail, and she flies backwards like 10 feet and like smacks into a tree. She gets up slowly, but holy shit, did that hurt. It's her turn now. So she's going.
I just remember when Farron died, the words that Kate said was, "I'm so sorry, but this is what the boss would do." He's like, Farron is dead.
So she's pissed off about that, and so she shoots another magic flare at this crocodile and smacks it square on in the face. It's looking pretty rough. It looks like it still took a couple of hits, but it's looking a lot rougher. And Blex the mascot is starting to turn around a bit, as if he's glad that he's not getting attacked anymore. Mimi.
I am going to
Right.
Blade of Frost. I'm flanking. I just realized that.
You are.
Advantage.
I just realized that Paladin could have gotten advantage.
Oh
too.
yeah, that's right. Oopsie.
I'm stupid.
Mm-hmm.
That hits.
Ouch.
10 damage. This giant crocodile is now looking pretty fucking beat up. As this Blade of Frost kind of just cuts into the back of its head. It's still got its jaws around Kaladin, though.
I am
Drop
yowling in pain.
the pussy.
This is on yowl.
That'll be my turn.
All right, Ren.
I'm gonna move over here, and I'm going to hit Kaladin with a Bardic Inspiration as my bonus action, and then Firebolt at the crocodile.
Hit. 4 damage.
So when Kaladin tries to get out, you can re-roll or you can add a dice roll to it.
Okay. Need to look up what the save is for a grapple check.
I think it's just strength.
It's strength or dexterity check contested by the person's strength, by the crocodile's strength. Okay.
That's my turn.
All right, Alaris.
Chill touch. Damn.
Miss, unfortunately. No more bitch slapping.
I want to continue the bitch slapping.
Ghostly hand just disappears.
That's her turn.
Okay. Cal.
What can I do?
You can
You
break
can hit an
out.
axe. Oh yeah. Break out if you want to break the grapple of the crocodile.
How can I do that?
So roll me. Is it a check or a save? Check. So
Athletics
roll me
or
either athletics or acrobatics. Acrobatics.
Let's do acrobatics.
And you can add a die to that if that's not enough.
if you don't think it's enough.
Yeah.
I don't know what I think is enough. So.
It's up to you.
But you have 10 minutes.
D6.
Yeah, 1d6.
And how do you put in that
You
command?
can either go /R1d6 or go up to the top and you see that like 20-sided dice icon or above the question mark. Go there and there you can just click D6 on it and that'll roll.
Not any of the numbers next to D6 in the D6 column, just D6 itself?
Just the 1d6.
The other numbers are like the other
Okay.
numbers are like 2d6, 3d6, 46, 5d6.
Ah.
Okay.
So that's a 17.
You manage to grip both of your paws around this giant crocodile's muzzle and just with sheer strength, and like you're scared because this thing took you down in almost like one attack, and you just with your hands you manage to pry this giant crocodile's mouth open and roll out from its jaws. And as soon as you get out of the way, the crocodile's jaws just snap shut. So you're free. You managed.
Yay. I'm in so much pain. That shit hurts.
I'm pretty sure that's Kaladin's turn.
Yeah,
because it was my action.
If you have a bonus action, then you can use it. But
Do I have bonus actions?
I don't know. Do you have bonus actions?
I have no idea what that means, or how I'd come upon that information, if I do or do not.
If a feature says that you can do something on a bonus action, then yes, you do.
don't you guys have a potion? That
Yeah,
got
probably.
the orientation.
Like a potion of healing?
You can take that on a bonus action.
I will take my potion of healing. Is there any? I can't click on it per se. I just have to get it off of my.
Yeah, it's a 1d4 roll.
1d4 plus 4.
1d4.
Or plus 4, yeah, sorry.
Okay, so do I put the regular d4 thing in the scrolly area?
With a slash, you type this command in, and slash in front of the R.
Wait, hold on. It's a basic potion. Hold on, let me double check if the numbers are right.
I think you're right. I think it's a 1d4 plus 4.
Potion of healing.
No spaces with the 1d4 plus 4?
I'm sorry, a common potion of healing is 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yes.
No spaces with the 2d4 plus 2, but space between the R and the 2.
Only
any of it?
Only one space between the R and the 2.
Okay then.
Yeah, that's not bad, actually.
And then I have to get rid of my potion of healing from my inventory because it's used.
You just click the lock button, and then it'll bring up like a red marker, and then you click next to it.
Got it.
All right, so you heal 7 hit points.
Marvelous. I'm not dying anymore, y'all. I'm still hurt though. And that ends my turn.
Okay. Crocodile's turn. seeing that you've escaped its jaws, it kind of growls at you, and it's gonna try and smack you with a tail this time.
Yeah. Ruh-roh.
It's a natural 20. So does a 28 hit?
Of course it does.
Oh my god.
It rolled absolute shit on its rolls though, but that's still 12 damage.
I am out for the count. I am
So you're
decimated.
at 0 hit points.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
So it smacks you and you kind of fly backwards and hit a tree and fall back motionless. You're unconscious.
Marvelous.
Crocodile roars. Successful as it managed to take somebody down. It's Aurora's turn now. And she's angry that she seems to actually be angry that the crocodile managed to down you specifically. So she rushes to your side. And she's pretty fucking hurt herself. Like, she's almost at death's door as well. She's regretting sending you guys out on this quest. But she is going to magic flare. And she crits. She crits the giant crocodile. It's not that much damage, but she crits it. And this time, the flare of energy is brighter. It's bigger. It's almost as if she's channeling her rage and her fear at seeing one of her new friends being downed. That it just smacks into this crocodile. The crocodile is like forced down to its feet before it slowly, carefully climbs back up onto its feet. But it's looking real fucking rough. And for her bonus action, she will take out a potion of healing and lean over you and just kind of like drip it into your mouth, Cal. So. And you heal 8 damage.
Amazing. I'm alive. I could kiss her right now.
Do it.
I
Just
won't,
do
but
it.
I could.
Just do it.
So you come back to consciousness, you open your eyes, and there's Aurora's kind of worried form just kind of leaning over you as she's pouring this potion into your mouth. And she's like, "Oh, good. I thought you were a goner."
Well,
Give
not
her
lean in
that.
for the kiss. It's too soon, bro.
Give her that cat tone.
No, I don't want to scare her away like Ren does. No, I'm not scaring her away like Ren does. Okay, I'll give her a hug. Let's go for the friendly hug. You know, I'll friend with myself here, and say thank you. Okay.
So she freezes a bit at the contact, but it takes her a second. But then you feel these two smaller arms kind of wrap around you as well. She returns the hug.
Mentioned I'm a friends to lovers enjoyer. It's my favorite
Lumi.
genre.
I'm gonna move over to here. And then I'm gonna cast Ice Blossom.
Justice.
Did it click?
No,
Mm-mm.
I see nothing.
I see nothing.
You know nothing, Jon Snow.
God damn it,
There
that
we go.
fucking damage.
The crocodile fails its saving throw as a giant flower made of blades of ice just kind of takes the water from the swamp and forms underneath the crocodile. And how do you want to do this?
I actually killed it. I basically just dance
had
around
one
it.
health point left. It had one hit.
I basically just
point.
dance around it and then gathering the water and the moisture and just from a little drop of ice, like a little seedling, and then just quickly blooms into blades of ice into a flower.
All right, so
Majestic.
yeah, it's very majestic. The flower forms underneath this giant crocodile, and then the petals just kind of stab upwards, impaling this giant crocodile, and it just kind of freezes for a second, and like its eyes kind of go wide, and then it falls with a thump onto the swamp floor
Immediately
and
after,
stops moving.
immediately after it dies, Ren's gonna come over here, hand a potion to Aurora, and just be like, "Drink it," and then he's gonna try to tend to Kaladin's wounds a bit.
Okay. So, just the normal potion.
Yep, potion of healing.
Okay, she heals up a bit, and she shoots you a thankful look, and looks over
He's not
worryingly
paying
as you.
attention.
Yeah,
He's not paying attention at all to her.
yeah. Both of you are focused on Kaladin.
Feel so loved.
Alaris is gonna go up to the mascot and is going to cast Cure Wounds on it. Just to
Okay.
ensure that it's okay.
Ren's gonna stand up from Kaladin, making sure that he's okay. And he's gonna kind of grab some stuff to make a bonfire, and then make a bonfire and sit down and start playing. And I'm gonna use my Song of Rest feature, or my Song of Rest ability.
Cure your wounds, you're getting hit points.
That's when we're taking a short rest.
Okay.
Yep.
Yes. Cure wounds. 10. Okay. So Alaris puts her hands on the mascot, and glowing green energy surrounds it, and another set of its bleeding wounds just kind of knit together, and Blex just kind of rumbles softly and kind of like looks at Alaris.
Alaris is just gonna
It's
pat
not
it.
aggressive. Roll me animal handling.
Hey! So I used one
At
hit
advantage.
dice.
At advantage.
I used one hit dice, and then
Mhm.
I used my d6. I'm at full health again.
What that short rest thing is telling me to do?
So basically, if you roll a hit die, which you should,
Roll one
um,
d28 of
or-
2 available.
so in your character sheet, you see under temporary hit points that you have hit die
Oh,
or hit dice.
yes.
If you hit the hit dice thing, it'll roll a hit dice, and then you recover that amount plus an extra 1d6.
Ah, cool. I have 2 hit dice, so it's asking me how many do I want to roll.
Just roll. I mean, roll as much as you want, but
One's
also
fine.
remember you are getting 1d6 back. So
Just roll one then.
yeah.
Yep. And then I could do the /R, or actually click the
Yeah, you
the
can do
d6
click
on
the
side
D6.
panel thing.
Yep.
Ooh.
So Ren's playing just kind of like calming, a calming tune on his lute.
Okay. So
What?
moving quickly back to Alaris, who rolled the animal handling for the mascot. The mascot just just rumbles over to Alaris and kind of like shoves its head against her hand, and like leans into the petting. It looks like Alaris has made a friend. So I'm gonna toss this crocodile over here.
I'll be right back. I need to go give Zoe her medicine.
Do I add this hit dice roll d6 combo to my hit point maximum thing?
No,
health.
Not your
just
maximum, your
just the
current.
health
health.
that you, just your current. Yeah.
Current.
I'll be right back.
Current one goes into which one?
The bigger number box. Are you talking about the circles?
Mm-hmm.
I think I set it for the red one.
Put it in the red one. Got it. I've been using the red one this whole time, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm adding 8 plus 6, whatever that is.
You're adding
Full
8
health.
plus 6, and then you're adding that total to your current hit points.
Yeah, that's full
E-
health.
I just can't math.
This is why we have calculators on our phone.
You know, I don't want to hear it.
Nyeh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So Aurora is gonna dust herself off. She kind of stands up, makes sure you're okay, and then she approaches this giant mascot. And what Alaris sees, while she's petting Blex, petting the mascot, she notices that there is an old worn collar dangling from its neck with a really worn little nameplate on it that reads Blex. And so Aurora kind of walks up to you guys, walks up to Alaris and Illuminate and not Illuminate.
Lumi.
I'm so focused on Illuminate. I was like, oh my god.
Illuminate is
on
dead.
Lumi,
Illuminate is a
she just breathes
lich.
out and goes, wow. and just goes, wow. I had no idea that this was actually true. I thought it was a rumor. And Blex is like a giant rhino-sized mascot by now. So she's just marveling. She's like, can only imagine how much power this little guy is absorbed over the last year to become this.
I will approach as well. Just to take in its awesomeness. Its size, honestly.
Mm-hmm. So Blex kind of looks around at everyone that's kind of slowly surrounding him, and he presses a little bit closer to Alaris, who he seems to have bonded with right now.
Alaris is just going like, it's
And
okay,
so
we're all
Aurora
friends.
Aurora sees the interaction. Pill the pupper.
Yeah, thyroid meds.
Mm-hmm. Thankfully, like with Abby, whenever she has to take her meds, like before she goes to the vet or whatever, she'll eat anything. So all you gotta do is put it in a bit of cheese, and she's fine. Thank God.
Me.
She's a little bastard otherwise.
We,
But anyway.
we got pill pockets for Zoe. She likes them. It's easier than putting it in cheese.
So Aurora is gonna reach out and kind of press one palm against Blex's side, and the giant mascot kind of rumbles, but not unkindly, and she seems to sink into a bit of a trance with the mascot, as if she's talking to it, and she mumbles things under like back and forth under her breath, before she opens her eyes and looks at Alaris and says, "Seems like he's chosen you." And she says, put your hand like right here, which is on his side.
Alaris will do so.
So there's a bright like green and white light of energy that kind of builds up around Blex and kind of shoots up into the sky. You see, it's almost like a beacon. And for a minute, it blinds you guys, and you guys can't see a thing. But as it fades, Blex has returned to a smaller size. Not a rhino size, but probably about the size of a Labrador. And he just kind of looks at Alaris and walks over to her. Make him smaller for now.
Am I adding Strixhaven mascot to Alaris's character sheet?
Yes, you're gonna be adding Blex to Alaris' character sheet. She has found herself a year early, mind you, a Witherbloom mascot companion. And I'll give you details on it later because she's not here, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But
Just make sure you have the character sheet available for her.
yes. So, yes, Alaris has befriended Blex, the mascot. And Aurora's a little bit put out that she won't be able to take Blex for herself, but you know, it's been a long day. She turns to everybody and it's like, well, that took a different route than I thought it would go, but thank you guys. She'll reach to Blex and take off Blex's collar and says, if you don't mind, I'm going to be taking this back to his previous master.
Ren's gonna whisper to Lumi, don't you think, like, by asking us to do this is exactly what you would have expected to happen? This happens a lot.
Yeah, but don't tell her that.
Okay.
So she'll take Blex's collar back with her to show his old master, just as, like, you know, proof. But yeah, you guys have successfully saved and rescued Blex, Blex the Beloved.
Go team!
Well, his full name is Blex the Beloved.
So
So you guys have a new party
corny.
member. And as a result, everybody, it's not, I may put it in your notes, but it's not like an actual like real big mechanic thing. But you've all been given, as long as Alaris is in the party with you guys, because she's Blex's master now. You guys now have Blex's blessing cast on you, which basically means any further adventures you guys all take into the swamp, you're going to be less likely to encounter monsters.
Aw.
Because even though Blex is now the size of a Labrador, he that doesn't make him any less powerful. A lot of things in this swamp are scared of him.
Just in the swamp?
Mm-hmm. Just in the swamp.
I added it to her character sheet. Blex's blessing. Less likely to encounter monsters in the swamp. Alright, so let's make like a tree and leave.
You guys want to leave?
Back to college.
Back to campus.
Let's study!
I'm just going to move you guys back here. It's kind of just like the main hub. So that was a long day, but you guys managed to make it through the swamp again without any further issues, especially now that Blex's blessing is protecting all of you. So yes, that's the end of that quest. Aurora is going to give everybody 5 gold.
Yay.
In lieu of,
Hot dang.
not 5 gold,
Ren
then and Alaris got a friend. And then
Ren feels
everybody
bad.
here.
No, Ren's not gonna accept it. He feels bad.
Yeah, you've been a dick to her this whole time.
No, he hasn't. She's been a dick to him.
You started it, bro, by blowing her off in class.
No. She started it because she didn't want to hang out with him for studying.
You literally got her punished when she did nothing, and then the teacher had to make her actually fucking teach you shit so you won't cheat again or whatever. She's pissed.
It's
She has
not my
right to be
fault the
pissed. She
teacher.
wasn't in that situation.
It's
She
not
was
my
not part
fault
of it.
the teacher brought her that.
Yes, but it is your fault that the teacher had to think about that,
I mean, that's
punishment that
fair.
involved her.
She still didn't like him anyway.
Yeah, but you kind of also blew her off for that snitchy boy because you wanted to cheat. So, like, I don't see her anger being misplaced.
And all would like it. All of you can get one relationship point with her.
Where do we keep track of that?
Just in your
I'm
notes.
just putting it in stuff. Shunship points.
So that means Ren, your -1 would just go to 0.
And I'm at 2. Woo!
Same with
And
Alaris.
Alaris is as well.
Ouch.
So the way this eventually works is if you hit 2 relationship points with any NPC in this college, you get the bond boon from Aurora, which basically is once a week. If you guys want to go see live entertainment anywhere on campus, it'll be free.
Except for Ren.
Because she likes you and she keeps music. Well, it'll be free for Cal and Alaris. Not for Lumi or Ren yet. Because Lumi, you're just at 1 with her. In addition, if you have 2 points with any NPC and you'd like to go out on a date with them, or become their beloved, as the book says, you are allowed to.
Alrighty then.
Can I suggest making this next study session a study date between me and Aurora?
You can.
You know, I'll help her out. Yes, I would.
Go on then.
Flirt. Do it.
I'm gonna
Peer
choke.
pressure.
I'm not Ren. I don't come up with bad pickup lines. I'd be like, hey, I know it's been a very tough day, but did you want me to come help you make that study guide so we can get this wackadoodle off with that teacher? And in the process, maybe get a cup of coffee or something. God, I can't flirt this for shit, but that's what I'm saying.
She kind of smiles at your very obvious embarrassment, but the tips of her kind of pointed ears turn pink, and she'll nod and she says,
"Oh,
I think I'd like that."
Fuck yeah! Yes.
So the next time you guys study for an exam, Aurora will join Kaladin.
Amazing.
You guys can have a date.
Study.
Fuck you, Ren.
I
I
grab
will
Ren's
say thank
ear
you,
and I
Ren, for
start
this
pulling, and then I'm just like, all right, time to go study.
Study.
So Aurora's gonna get up and head out, but she's gonna, kind of give a small soft smile to Kaladin, and she'll be like, Ren, I'll see you in a couple of days for our mandatory study session.
Haha, sure.
Deception.
All right.
Wisdom
She believes
save.
you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, she believes you. So
I kind of want to get Ren kicked out. I'm not having fun with Bard.
You don't like Bard?
No, I don't really like much of the magic classes.
Is there like a melee kind of bar?
There's College of Swords and College of Valor. That would be
No.
closest.
Eh,
But
I kind of want to roll a paladin. I love paladins. Because they have both magic and swords.
If you'd like to, just roll it up. Tell me what you want to do, and tell me how you want to deal with Ren.
I
like.
If you'd like to.
I feel like you
Ren's
shouldn't go
concept.
too
It's
far
not that.
with getting him kicked out. But I don't know.
The the problem that I'm having is like I'm trying to be support, but I have very little support skills that I can actually use. So I'm pretty much just bardic inspirationing and then like casting a heal. I'm just like, but I'm not like really helping that much.
I mean, a lot of the
I don't know. Maybe that's just me.
a lot of the good spells don't. You don't get a lot of the good ones like slow or confusion until like 5th level or something like that.
Yeah,
6th or 7th.
yeah.
But anywho,
But even still, like looking at a lot of the colleges, I'm just like, I don't know. These just aren't Ren. You know, like even this College of Romance isn't Ren. Plus, I have a really, really funny concept of a character.
now that I'm looking at it, I don't know if Amanda would like Blex personally. I don't know. That's just me.
He's
At least,
just
Like,
at least
okay,
it's
but
at
I
least
mean,
he's is he technically an insect or a reptile?
in this
he's a
form, he's
pest.
technically a reptile.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's reptile like.
Whatever. We'll see. We'll see how she feels.
But I'm like, congrats. You- I mean, look, if she doesn't like Blex, there's always the option if she'd like to, she can perform a ritual and kind of transfer Blex's ownership of Blex to somebody else,
Like Cal.
Aurora.
to Aurora or Kaladin. Yeah.
The other thing, I feel like Ren just lacks complexion. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a horny bard, but it's like getting actually into school being horny is just like, I even feel like this is too much.
Well, if you do
Like, is
make
that
a
just
new,
me?
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
Just
It's like it just reminds me of that Ryan Reynolds movie where he's like everybody wants to sleep with him, but then he meets the one.
yeah,
Yes.
and that's what I'm saying. Like, there's just not like a lot of like character development that I think I could do with him. Where
You
like
started off strong.
I started off very, very strong, yeah, but like getting into it, I'm just like, hmm.
Also,
I don't
Amanda's
know.
gonna be
I didn't.
jealous that I didn't try to flirt with Aurora, so oops.
I'm
We say
sorry.
I've tried.
I have a lot of catty wild, okay? Mm, no, but I can let her know that Ren wasn't even in the running.
Fair.
There's plenty of other students that you guys can meet.
But will there ever be as hot as her?
This is Wizards of the Coast, so yes.
Yeah,
probably.
this is yes. The answer is yes. Let me see. Depends on who you're into.
I mean, Drake already knows what I'm into.
Let's see, there's a couple people.
Don't you, Drake?
I'm into friends to lovers, and I play that to the max, okay? Friends to lovers is my favorite trope, and I don't get it very often in a satisfying manner.
There's
Enemies to lovers seems to be very popular.
potential friends.
Nah.
That one looks like Erica from Critical Role.
Mine's doing like alternative scene hot band chick.
I know. Yeah, that is like that's your style.
I do love me a tortured, gothic-looking one.
For ore, let me put up this one.
But what I'm saying is, this session I pull and Ren doesn't.
No, he
Technically, he did.
Ren did not pull. He did pull, but he did not pull the one he was actively trying to go after. He chose second best. He took sloppy seconds. Okay.
I didn't take sloppy seconds. Do you know what sloppy seconds
Yes.
is?
Sloppy.
But I'm counting it as sloppy seconds because you just gave up.
What? It wasn't even a give up. That was like before we even met Aurora.
They feel like assholes.
Darn. Oh god, there's that asshole.
Oh, he was the tool?
Snitch. He was a
Mhm.
snitch.
Man. And I thought he
Yeah,
was
I
cute.
know.
I did not think he was cute.
Well, you guys haven't actually talked to him. Have you?
I don't know, he snitched.
He's a snitch. Snitches get stitches.
And they end up in
Snitches get
ditches.
stitches.
Also, I've had this character idea for a while, and now that we've actually gotten to Strixhaven, I think this is the perfect campaign to play this character in. It's just so good.
Okay, Quintilis though, he's cute.
Ooh, a Prismari.
Hold on.
Ain't he cute?
He's got that
See, that's
charm
cute.
like Prince Charming.
He's less cute. God, he seems like the kind of person that comes on strong. Like he already got the rose thing in this palm of his hand situation going on. That's a little. Oof.
So yeah, so those are some of the friends that you can meet.
What about Kadoris? What was he like?
He is a
An elf, obviously.
There's Black.
Yes. But this Quintilis is a third of his kind.
He is Quandrix.
Must be a genetic defect.
He's a Quandrix student. He's a member of the live-action role-playing guild.
So he's a theater nerd.
Mm-hmm. He's also a member of the university's Distinguished Society of Fine Artists, where he uses magic to sculpt beautiful statuary.
God, he's finding himself. I can't do it. I don't know. I got lucky, I think. She's hot.
With Aurora.
Aurora's hot. I got lucky. Now I have a hot date. Woo! I'm very excited about this. I will be cleaning myself heavily before that
But
date.
if you wanted to learn about Quintilius, he is Prismari, of course.
Yes.
The third of his kind.
A third of his kind.
He's a member of the university's Play Actors Drama Guild.
A real.
Can he be the prince and I be the princess?
God, why is everyone just finding themselves?
I don't know.
See,
So-
I got saved.
As
Aurora.
a person, Quintilius, like as an actor. Okay, I'll read his blurb. Quintilius approaches all his endeavors with the utmost seriousness. He believes one should either do something correctly or not at all. Quintilius is a member of the university's Play Actors Drama Guild, where his dedication to what he calls the craft is absolute. He looks down on other actors who are slow to memorize lines or who miss cues, but backstage crew members fare a lot better, as Quintilius regards them as crucial and often brings them and the director flowers or notes of thanks. While Quintilius is a powerful presence on stage, especially in romance roles, critics have called his performances histrionic. To better perform his future roles in ancient plays, Quintilius has joined the Dead Languages Society. He plans to perform his roles in the play's original languages, regardless of whether the rest of the production is translated.
I don't know about that. Like, there's like one good point. It's like an insult sandwich
So
where they put like a tiny good thing in there.
He's very romantic.
But he's
But
also
as long as you don't like try and rival him on stage, I think you and he, Aurora, could get along fantastically.
Nah, I will support him. I'll be whatever support role he'd want me to be.
Oh, thank you.
step on me, daddy, basically.
Yeah.
Kieran, did you see what I sent you?
I did.
Is it your
I don't
new
know.
character?
I feel like that's just a better character. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't.
this is just my opinion. If you don't feel comfortable continue playing Ren, then I say we retire him, whether it's kicking him out of school or he's just like, all right guys, bye, it's been fun, and then just dips. However you want to play it.
Ren. That would be him.
And then this new guy is just like, hey. Like full
I don't know.
plate
I feel
armor.
bad, but also we kind of. Well, also we need a tank too. That's another thing I've noticed.
Technically,
we don't
yes.
have a tank. Well,
I'm not
that's
tank
why
enough
a
for
paladin
it.
would be nice. But that's what I'm saying too. Like, it would be better because you can learn healing spells and other people can learn healing spells. So having a bard as a controller isn't going to be the best solution for the team. Having an actual like melee tank might be a great way to do it. Also, my character would be perfect as a Prismari.
You wouldn't have your subclass yet. You would get that at 3rd level.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't matter. I'd be a paladin.
That's true.
Here's a fan art somebody's done of Quintilius.
Ooh, I'm curious.
Do we also take a long rest now that we're...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
Wow.
Oh my god. He's like a prince from like a Disney film.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that makes it worse.
Should I say Wings Club?
Great fan art.
But yeah, long rest, and I think that's where we'll call it here for this week.
Okay.
But damn, I got me a hot date. Never in a million years.
Oh, I thought we were calling it anyway.
Yeah, no, yeah, we are, because but there's plenty of stuff.
Thankfully, I did really take notes this time, so I will remember that I have a hot date.
Yeah, so you remember you have a hot date. If you scan
underline.
I will not. I wrote it down. Okay, no, it's literally in my notes, in my character sheet, in the bio area. I wrote it down just for reference, okay?
I'm gonna send you this link. Will this become true one day?
It's loading. My internet is play. Ooh, I need to check on laundry.
Follow me. I Quintus have become fondom.
Faith, one most abhorrent has befallen me. I, Quintilius, have become fond of, smitten, no, captivated by my bohemian roommate. You just... What is she saying?
You just have a crush. Tis I.
Just have a crush, Quinn.
Am I Quintus?
Alright, I'm gonna stop recording, and then I'm gonna go do laundry.